can't think. Thinking hurts. Don't want to think. I don't want anything. Completely run through the stocks again. I feel so useless. Can't do anything. The life I've just had to keep my hands busy, and now I can't run because there's nothing to run from. I can't protect the people if they're not here. I've been able to find them anywhere. I haven't been able to face Worm's house all alone. I can't do anything else around here. I can't focus enough to fix that, which I really need to do because this thing with Moon is scary. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I do? I can't sit around. I just can't. I can't stay still. I've never been good at it. Everything feels like it's slightly less colorful than it was when she was here. Or when I thought she was here, because I guess no one told me that she left. Not even her. She left without telling me. I still can't believe she left without telling me. But she did, and I have to accept that. 2 weeks. Town meeting. That was a while ago. This week. Town meeting this week, Saturday. Pay attention. Pay attention. See, I haven't lost track of time yet. I can fight. I don't really want to. Is that bad? Is there something wrong with me if I don't really want to just go around killing mobs? What does it say about me? Who am I? Just about all I've managed to do in the last, 2 weeks alone? Is finally wash my shirt. Finally did my laundry. Any of you want to call a zombie villager and actually be helpful? I kind of have a maybe Worm to prepare for. Which Worm would hate. But Worm's not here, so it doesn't matter. She's not here to be scared. She's not here to protect. No one's been here to protect. I think I'm all dried out on tears. Which is good, because that way no one can see me being weak. Worm's gone. She's been gone a long time and she didn't tell me and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. If Worm comes back, if she comes looking for me, she needs to be able to find me. And she'll come looking here. So I can't leave, because what if she comes back? But I can't stay here because I can't think, and there's ReinZ. Whoever put that up isn't someone you should listen to. I was actually kind of glad I found you. I don't think I can be alone with my own thoughts at the moment. Can we just not be alone?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
I think I might be finally ready to actually... Worm is gone. I think I've accepted the fact that Worm left without telling me. I've accepted the fact that you didn't tell me either. And I think I'm finally ready to do the next bit. When I found out, I went looking for Worm, right? I couldn't think straight, so I wasn't really looking. I think maybe I should, just in case.
What do you suggest? I mean...
I didn't see anything in the Nether, but I haven't really taken a look around Worm's house.
I turned their house over. I don't... Maybe you'll find something that I don't.
Yeah, I know them better than you. Maybe I'll say something.
You know, the first time I ever sent Worm a letter, I gave them a puppy. I told them if you ever needed me, you put that puppy at my front door and I'll find you. Sort of felt this familiar, like family type bond with Worm.
Yeah, me too.
When I first came, I always felt like Worm and I were somehow meant to find each other.
Maybe you were. Maybe you were in different worlds, but you were meant to find each other, and so you came to the same one. So you guys were using this mailbox to send messages to each other, huh?
It's empty.
That's empty.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
What do you mean?
I sent letters. Not sent, because that implies that Worm was able to get them. I wrote Worm letters. It was sort of my way of coping, I guess, that Worm had left. I never really expected Worm to get them. Like, I talked about how I missed them, about the funeral and the discs and Bumblebee. I put them in this chest. I left them here.
So that means one of two things if they're gone. Either someone stole them, or they found their way to Worm.
We don't even know where Worm is. It was Maiden. It had to have been. There's no other explanation.
I feel like that's the most likely. Yeah, maybe Maiden stole them. Maybe. I don't know. I'm
What
keep
reason
looking
would Maiden have to?
Okay. What?
Hey, there's letters here.
Yeah, I found one titled Daisy.
Worm.
What? Where did you find?
Z-Y? Wait.
Daisy. I've seen Daisy.
There's an X and a Y one here too.
Things are getting bad. For the next couple of days, I'm gonna leave numbers around where you are. Those are my coordinates. Okay.
Worm,
So
I need you to... Worm, I need you
to.
to listen to me. You need to build a house far away from these people. You can't trust anyone ever, especially not now.
What?
Something's gonna happen. You can't trust anybody. I can't tell you why, but have an escape route planned. I'll be in touch. I remember
Can't trust anyone.
Worm talked about that. Worm talked about that letter.
That's why they couldn't tell me.
That's why Worm came to me.
That's
Worm
why
was
they
like,
didn't tell me.
Worm. What did Worm say? Worm said that they got a letter or something that said don't trust people here, because Worm asked if I got something like that, and my book said when I first walked in, don't trust anybody. Remember how I showed you?
Yeah, it did.
Daisy, what do you mean? I need you to tell me this straight up. Who can I not trust? I need to know who to set boundaries with. Worm.
Yeah. This has to have been why Worm didn't tell me.
Y46? Z30?
X negative 176. We have quartz.
Can we go get them?
Maybe. Oh, I should have looked sooner. I should have looked so much sooner. There's things in this. To Worm. My dearest Worm, how are you? I miss you like hell. When are you coming back? I hope Sunny and Shae are well too. God, it feels like ages since I've seen those two.
So she was contacting Daisy. They were contacting Daisy.
Yeah, they were.
How is that possible? How didn't we know that?
Oh, I should have known. Oh my god, this has been going on so much longer than either of us thought it was, ReinZ.
I had a suspicion when Worm came to me, but I never could have imagined that.
Whereabouts are you located now? Little Miss Traveler. You always loved exploring. Killed to visit you. This is like a 5-page document from Daisy. Wait, she mentioned Mum. Daisy mentioned Mum. What? Anyway, I gotta go. Mum wants something from me.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Ages and ages ago. I think it was before I even found out that you and Worm were friends. Worm asked me to keep them company while they explored the Badlands, and they destroyed every Daisy they saw, and said that they just weren't feeling well, and they didn't want to think about it.
You should hold on to these. I don't trust myself with these.
Okay. Why? Oh, why would all three of you leave me the way you did? I'm sorry, Daisy. No goodbye. No explanation as to why you left, Daisy. We didn't get a chance. I swear we didn't get a chance. Just woke up to one day and boom, you were all gone. Ryan, I knew you could be dead. For all Worm knew you could be dead, Daisy. This letter could come straight back to me. I wouldn't say I'm mad at you, just confused. A little bit upset. Oh. I knew it couldn't have been easy to leave behind your family. Worm, I know I'm not your family. I know you have a sister. I know that I will never be loved by you as much as your sister is loved by you. I knew it was hard on Worm. I guess I didn't think about it being hard on Daisy. I didn't leave anyone behind. I got to bring my family with me. Worm didn't even get to say goodbye. The doors just opened and we didn't get a chance. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. Hey, Worm. I think you know who it is by now. I need you to help me. I'm going to give you some clues, ones that will lead you to find me. Mom has put me in danger. But don't worry, you can and will find me, and I will be okay. I can't give you a clue for you yet, but with time you'll figure out what I need and how you can help. I'll write to you soon. Daisy.
That must have been when Worm went away.
That's gotta be why she left, but if Daisy was in trouble, I know Daisy said not to trust anyone, but if Daisy was in trouble and Worm went to go help her, why didn't she bring Muscle? Why didn't she bring, if not me, then you?
Worm must have thought they could handle everything themselves.
They're alive, right, ReinZ? Worm is alive. Worm has to be alive.
I always told Worm that, if you're ever gonna do something, you should try to do it yourself. How else are you gonna grow?
I can never pretend to fully understand Worm. I don't have to understand them to love them.
Love. Do any of us deserve love anymore?
We have to. If we don't deserve love, then we'd be alone. And trust me when I say this, but alone is so much worse. I didn't know it at the time. I do now. Y46 is negative 76. Y30. So it's pretty low down, but it's close by. You want to go there? I mean, I'm going there. Are you coming with me? Please?
You know the answer to that question.
Okay, good. I should have looked for these earlier. How long have these been here? If I'd just gotten up and gotten out of the house. But hey, I did my laundry.
That's good.
Finally have a clean shirt. This one's been in the wash with some bloodstains for ages, but
Should I ask?
it's nothing you have
Take
to
that as the
worry
no.
about.
To another person, that would sound very concerning.
Yeah, to any other person I would have said it was something else. Is this explosion smaller than I remembered it, or did someone patch it up? Someone patched it up.
Someone must have patched it up. Did I tell you that I told Sunny about it, even though I said I wouldn't, and wait till the town meeting?
No, you did not tell me that. Why did you not tell me that? So why did you tell Sunny? So you've seen Sunny? Sorry, that's so many questions. I'll let you answer some.
Yeah, I saw Sunny at the funeral. I told Sunny because Barry and Moon were acting all high and mighty, and they were only responding to a threat that they got or something. I lost my cool, and I don't know what I was doing. Was I trying to get Sunny on my side, our side? I don't know.
As far as I've heard, the only one issuing threats has been them.
I mean, to be fair, I threatened the war.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of right there. And in what way were they responding to that threat, I might ask?
They attempted to return Bunby, and then Bunby still went missing.
You know, I'm really glad I didn't go to the funeral, because I think I would have snapped.
I'm sort of regretting going. I was there for Eve.
Hey, can you do me a favor if it ever becomes relevant?
What's that?
If there's ever another group meeting like that again, hell, even maybe for the town meeting, I don't know if I'll be okay by then. If I'm ever as unstable as I was a couple of weeks ago, when I found out there's a meeting of some kind where there's everyone, can you confiscate my weapons?
Sure.
Or like
Creeper.
make me put them in an ender chest so they're accessible but not on me?
Hey, this is where Moon and I met. Or Maiden and I, sorry. Do you want to dig and I'll just water bucket down?
Yeah, sure. What are we gonna do and what are we gonna do if it's empty? I mean, there's no way that Daisy can send coordinates that make sense in this world. Never mind.
By that, it means you found something.
I don't know. What layer am I on? I'm on 19. I'm Y19, which is, you know, below where it said it would be. And this is definitely below Y46, so there wasn't anything. So there wasn't anything, and it's fine, and we're back to square one, and we don't know where Worm is or if they need help, but apparently they went to go find their sister and their mother. Do you want to take these coordinates away from me and see if I did math wrong?
No, I trust you.
This is definitely the coordinates that were given. So I don't know if those coordinates apply to the world that we are currently in. They probably apply to back where I came from. They shouldn't apply to back where I came from. They shouldn't. Nope, we're not thinking about that. ReinZ, I think maybe finding clues was worse than not finding clues. If I didn't find clues, maybe I could have let it go, but now I feel like I have to do something. I was expecting, like, footprints in the sand. I wasn't expecting a book that said, "You can't trust anyone, I need your help."
Maybe we're responsible for this, Shae.
What do you mean? How could we be responsible?
Did we protect Worm for too long? That they couldn't handle things that they could have if we didn't protect them the way we did?
Worm doesn't like being called a child, but the things that Worm would have had to handle, did have to handle, is something that no one should have to, especially no one Worm's age. Okay, so what now? So what now?
I don't know, Shae, I don't know. Maybe we start preparing for a different sort of challenge.
I think I can think a little clearer, and I'm wondering if that's just because all of the pain wore off and it's just numb now. Okay, I guess we go back home.
I'm caught in two minds, Shae, because I want to help Worm, but how can we help Worm if we're going to be under threat? Is it even a good idea to bring Worm back to this?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think Worm would like this. This isn't
Worm would
good.
hate me even more for starting this.
You didn't start this.
I mean, I did. I was the one who brought war into the equation. Shae, I think we should have never left our borders.
We have friends in the other factions.
Do we, though? Maybe you do. I definitely don't.
Just referring to Worm.
They're all scared of me.
You're allowed to be scared.
I was never even given a chance. They could only ever see me as a monster.
That's not your fault. It's not something you could control.
In my old world, actions had consequences.
Actions always have consequences.
Doesn't seem like Mary and Moons will have consequences. What? You weren't there, Shae. Sunny and Eve, they both looked at me like I'm responsible for this.
You're never responsible for other people's actions. I'm not responsible for where I'm running away. You're not responsible for any of the things that Moon and Mary and I guess Maiden have done. We can't be responsible for anyone else's actions. We can be responsible for how we act. Like with protecting Worm, like with you saying, hey, these actions will have consequences, and if I have to protect the bee myself, I will. Sometimes we have to be the consequences. But I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm trying to talk myself into not feeling like it's my fault that Worm left, even despite all of the evidence that shows that Worm left because someone was sending messages. Presumably Daisy. I mean, unless someone... Oh, that's a terrifying thought. Hey, ReinZ, what if somebody else sent messages as Daisy?
Let me...
What if it wasn't... Okay, you're laughing, but what if it wasn't actually Daisy and Worm is in more trouble than we think?
Let me just kill them all. Sunny can stay, but let me just kill them all. Let me get this out of my system. They want to kill me anyway. Why shouldn't I strike first? They want to kill me anyway.
Because we're not ready.
They probably got rid of Worm already. What?
We aren't ready.
Why? What did I do? All I did...
There's only like a 20% chance that they got rid of Worm, okay? It's so...
Shae, they didn't even care that Worm was gone. Their own faction didn't care.
Yeah, okay, you're right. They didn't do anything about it. They didn't care. They didn't tell anyone. They didn't come to us for help and say, hey, Worm's been missing. Does anyone want to have a search and rescue party? Does anyone want to go looking for them? Hey, Worm's your best friend. Worm's practically your sister, and she's missing. And, you know, we thought we should tell you because we're decent people. They didn't say that. They didn't do that. But I don't know. I've been trying to stay on the borders. I've been trying. What if Worm comes back and I'm not here because I can't exist when I'm staying still because I've spent my whole life running? What if? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to go. Everything feels empty.
Someone needs to pay, Shae.
When I came to this world, I didn't even know that Worm and Sunny had come with me until I found them. I wanted to leave. I wanted to get out. I wasn't even thinking about them.
Someone needs to pay, Shae. I am close to doing it, Shae. You have no idea.
Nothing feels real anymore. Like, this is both all too real. Everything is too solid, and Worm is gone. And things are still moving. Everything's just going forward. But the amount of times that I have dreamt about waking up in smoke with blood on my hands makes all this greenery feel fake. I don't want to go back to where I came from. And I am so terrified that we're going to turn this world into that one. And I don't know what to do. And I've been trying to focus on war prep just in case a war does happen, but I just can't make myself do it. I start thinking about it for too long and I don't even have the energy to pick up my hands. You made it too tall. Also, do you even have the skulls?
This is all we are.
Also,
Shae.
this is technically illegal.
Why should I care about the rules when no one else seems to respect them?
I don't have an answer for you, I really don't. Look, I told you that I wanted to have a town meeting before we did anything. I still haven't heard from anyone else, and I trust you. I trust that they've been saying these things. I trust that these things have happened, but I have not seen any evidence. I want to talk to everyone before we figure out what's going on.
What if we can't bring them to the table, Shae?
What do you mean?
What if all of this stalling, this last attempt at diplomacy and negotiations, what if it doesn't work? What if no one's interested in talking about things anymore?
Then it's not our fault for starting something. I haven't talked to them, So I can't say that I tried not to have conflict.
The only thing stopping me from doing anything now is the fact that you didn't talk to them. Because apparently, all that I'm good for around them is screaming at them and losing my cool.
I feel empty, ReinZ. I'm tired. I'm so tired. There is a low, quiet burning. Mostly everything around me is ash, and I don't feel much. I can't come up with a convincing argument for why you shouldn't just end this world here and now. Not even the fact that I live in it, because that doesn't feel important. So I guess I'm not gonna scream at them, because I don't think I care. But I have to talk to them first. And also, even if it does all go bad, ReinZ, I'm not used to starting something, I'm used to running from it.
All it takes is a spark.
So you know
All
how
it
this
takes
path could be
is-
really easily trapped given the fact that you're standing on a pressure plate literally right now? After the meeting, 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 what are we even going to talk about in the meeting? I've had this whole big list of things to bring up at town meetings, and it doesn't feel like any of that is important now.
All it takes is a spark to ignite.
So you set the explosives, you set the charges, and you let them light the spark. If you're not the one who lit it,
Shae, they're going to blame me.
well, okay,
There is
yeah.
no reason. Oh, they're gonna find fake discs and plant them at my house. They're gonna plant discs
Okay.
in my house. They're gonna do that, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it was all ReinZ. ReinZ wanted war. All he's good for is war. He's just a warmonger. He just wants a fight for the sake of fighting. He never liked the bodies. He never liked any of us."
ReinZ, I want you to answer me honestly right now. Do you actually care what they think about you? People who say things like that about you aren't worth anything. I can't guarantee what anyone will think. I can't guarantee that they'll believe you or they'll believe them or anything. All you can do is your best. And if we're doing our best, then it's okay.
History is a story told by the winners. Shae, we're not gonna win this. If it's a case of he said, she said, we're not gonna
Yeah,
win.
if it's to do with making friends, if it's to do with, I don't remember what the word you used is, governments. If it's to do with that, then it's not gonna matter. We're not gonna win. If it's to do with violence, we stand a fair chance. Look, if there's a war, everyone's losers. That's saying that history is something by the winners.
His history is written, history is told by the winners.
Told by the written. Yeah, it makes sense, but that is a luxury. Having history is a luxury. There was no history in my world. There were no winners. There was no writing the story that happened. There was only destruction. There is a chest with a book in it. One. Oh, ReinZ, I found the missing piece of the puzzle. We can find Worm. I'm in the Nether. She has got me, and it's not who I originally set out to find. Shae knows who she is. If you need help, ask them. Worm.
How the hell did she write back?
I don't know. We have to find Worm. Of course, I'm so stupid. The coordinates were for the Nether, not for the overworld.
I am going to kill her. If I get my hands on her, I'm going to kill her.
I hope you mean...
Yes, I mean Worm's mother.
Okay,
I'm going
good.
to kill her. You know what I said about erasing people?
Yeah, Worm's mother's never going to have existed, and given the state of the world we came from, we don't even have to go and erase all history of Worm's mom, because it's not like the world is in a state of constancy ever.
Shae, there is no way that Worm could have said, I'm in the Nether, and known who she was, that her mother has her.
Okay, well...
There is no way.
I have to find Worm. You feel free to keep losing logic, but I'm gonna go find Worm.
Hang on. You gotta wait for me.
You're being slow.
How?
I don't know. All I know is that Worm... Something in the net, Where? I'm trying to be patient. Come to your bridge.
Does that mean that
Sorry, I can't sit still for long.
we can go back to our worlds then?
I don't know. I know for sure that I don't want to. I don't have any healing potions on me. What if we find her? We find her and she needs help.
Let's just find Worm first.
Where? Worm, where are you, Worm?
You know, one way or another, Shae, the monster's coming out.
It's 30, right? Right? It was 30, right? Negative 176, 30 would be here. Do I go back and get the coordinates just to check? What if I've got them wrong? Why didn't we think to check the nether? The nether was the first place I checked when you told me she was gone. Why didn't we think to follow the coordinates in the nether? Of course it's the nether. Everything's the nether with Worm. Especially if her mom took her, especially if she went back home, especially if she followed Daisy. I found her in another fortress. I found her in the nether. I saved her from the nether. Of course she's in the nether. And ReinZ, she told us to find her. She endorsed my involvement, which means I'm not breaking her trust and you're not breaking her trust by coming to find her. Gonna be okay. We're gonna find Worm, and then everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm checking all of these chests again just in case.
This is impossible. It's impossible.
ReinZ, none of this has been possible from the moment we got to this world from our last one. We've been in the realm of impossibility. We just have to accept that it is, okay? If there is even a chance of finding Worm, we have to take it.
We're missing something.
We have to be missing something. No, come on, no. Because we went there and nothing was there. Where are they? Okay, I need to remember to breathe because I kind of forgot for a second there. Where's Worm? Where's Worm? Where's Worm? We have to find them. We have to. ReinZ, I actually don't think I'm going to be able to sleep ever again until we find them. 46, which is right here. Literally right here is where Worm said to go. Which leads us to this tunnel, which leads us nowhere, to a dead end.
There's something we're missing.
There has to be something we're missing. Do we tear their house apart again? Because this is something that I can focus on and actually think about without feeling dread. I mean...
Where does this take us in the overworld? Could there be a clue in the overworld?
You think we should build a portal here just in case? I am open to try anything. You have obsidian in your ender chest, yeah? I've got a flint and steel. Between the two of us, we can make another portal. We're gonna find Worm, we're gonna find Worm, we're gonna find Worm, we have to find Worm.
Swear to God, I'm gonna kill her.
Find her first. There's the overworld, there's ice spikes. Don't like that. Means I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. ReinZ, I don't know where we're supposed to go. I don't know how to follow these clues. Worm has always been better at puzzles than me. I can't sit still. I just attack things. Go at things fist first, or even better, sword first. I run. I don't think things through. Where are we supposed to go? Where are they?
Really use a hint or something right now.
I'm gonna go check the house again. I feel like even if we didn't want to start a war with Moon and Mary, I don't think they're giving us a choice, and they might paint us as the villains, but I feel pretty cornered here.
They're gonna get fake discs. They're gonna plant it on my doorstep. Then no one's gonna believe me, and it's just gonna be all my fault.
We will burn that bridge when we get to it, okay, ReinZ?
War is coming, and we can't find Worm. War is coming, we can't find Worm. Worm.
I don't want to bring Worm back to an area where there's gonna be a war, but I cannot leave Worm with their mother for a second more than I have to. This is where I found the chest. There's no hidden chest behind it. And there's nothing. There's no nothing. I can't. Okay, I'm at the point of scraping at straws where I am ready to...
Floors.
Floors?
Under. You and I both know that we all hide things under our floors.
You're right. I don't see anything. Please, Worm, please. I know you don't keep anything in here anymore, but please. I found her diary. Oh no, Worm. Worm put P.S. I miss you and I'm sorry in her diary.
What, for Daisy?
I don't know. It's her diary. It's not a letter. Yeah, it's for Daisy, because it then says, I dreamt of you I dreamt of you tonight. I miss you. I can barely speak your name, let alone write it down. But you know, these letters are for you, forever and always. Promise time is my love for you. I can't. I have to go looking for her. Okay, no, I need to think this through. If we're gonna find her, I need to bring potions. I need to bring spare armor for her and for Daisy, because she's gonna be so mad at me if I bring stuff for her but not for Daisy, and she's gonna give it to Daisy and then she's not gonna have anything, and this creeper's gonna blow up her house and everything's going wrong, and I don't think there's gonna be anything else to find. We've looked at the coordinates in both the overworld and in the nether. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the rules. I don't care about anything here. I'm looking for sand books in Moon's house. Moon's house is super cute and nothing at all like it should be because she's scary.
Okay, Shae. Maybe it's the universe telling us that we don't deserve one spark.
One spark and we'd have a distraction large enough that we wouldn't be able to find Worm because we'd be dealing with the consequences. Finding Worm is not optional. It is a must. I don't even care about myself. I don't care about my identity crisis. I don't care who I am with or without Worm. I don't care. I need them back. I need to get my best friend back. And if they never want to talk to me again, at least I'll know they're safe. I don't think we're gonna end up finding them today, and that sucks so bad. But I'm not gonna slow down. I'm not gonna stop looking.
Maybe it's for the best.
What do you mean?
I don't know if we're in the right headspace to help Worm right now, Shae.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not. But on the plus side, if we find Worm, we can kill their mother 5 times over.
That's assuming they're here. Because last time I checked, I don't know how to dimension hop or cross worlds.
I don't know either, but if I have to tear a hole through the fabric of reality to get my best friend back, I will. If Worm needs me, I will be there. Even if I have to break every rule ever to do so. So I will find them, and I will not stop until I do.